Listen 3000.
Yo, what's good, everybody? I am ZENN.
I'm Cesar.
And this is Listen 3000.
Yes.
We're back again. It's the first episode of the new year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, yes. And this is episode 24.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is brought to you by Agents of Fandom. You know the vibes. Yeah, got to get the whole thing in there.
Yeah.
You know the vibes. Also, always got to shout out to Sound Gallery Studios. Always show up here, you guys, if you need any recording done or any events, right?
Yes.
There's an event space as well, and it's a lovely space. So, yeah, thank you guys for always having us.
Yep. And if you didn't notice, we got a special guest in the building.
Trippy.
Family of the show, you know.
What's good? Listen 3000 gang. Listen 3K. Lord Trippy in the building. Happy New Year.
Yes.
Same to you, man.
So, yeah, before we get into our topics of the day, how y'all New Year been, man? Let's pass it around. How y'all feeling so far?
I'm chilling. It's nice.
Okay.
I feel like everyone, you know, that happens here or there most years, but I feel like everyone's in a good, like, hey, this should be a good year this year. So hopefully that transpires.
No, sure.
It's been a rough past couple years, but I'm looking forward to this year.
Yeah.
I think our heroes are gonna come through for us and bring back the rest of the population. You know?
Yeah.
I think this is 2023, right? You know?
Yeah.
I think Tony's gonna come through with the snap and bring us home.
Yeah.
Or is it Hulk? Who knows?
We never know.
You never know. You never know.
I hope that didn't go over your head.
If it did, you shouldn't be watching this damn thing anyway. Just kidding. But yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff to talk about today.
It is, man. It is.
But it should be fun.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of, I guess, trailers or really solidified concrete information that's getting sent out. Some stuff, but not a lot yet. But, you know, there's a lot of movies to come out this year, and we all are aware. I know The Last of Us show is coming up soon. A lot of things are coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, but since we have more rumor-based things, let's get into those. What's the first one?
I think it's about Secret Wars.
Okay, so there was some rumors that have been trickling around. Shout out to My Time to Shine.
Hello. My Time to Shine. Hello.
Where the tweet states, I'm getting it up right now, I'm sorry. This is how they plan to make Secret Wars work without making it a 4-hour movie. Kang Dynasty will have the, in quotes, new Avengers, unquote, as the leads, while Secret Wars will mostly be from the point of view and will focus on the heroes from the other universes. I'm gonna just as hell. If this is real, you know, always just know.
Grain of salt. Take it as a grain of salt.
It's a leak. It's speculation. It's a rumor. You never really know what it is. People hear things all the time. And these movies aren't coming out for what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
So they are working on it right now. So that, you know, these are some people that we get some things from that end up being true a good amount of the time.
Yeah.
But with that being said, take it with a grain of salt. So what they're saying is that Kang Dynasty is going to be all the stuff that we know already, all the MCU stuff, right? Everything that's happening with all the characters that we have seen throughout these last couple phases, right? Mm-hmm. But Secret Wars, it is. If this is right, it sounds like a whole. They didn't even do this in Endgame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because it's perspectives from people that has never even been in their connected universe.
I think that's going to be very interesting.
Interesting, because it said focus also. It didn't just say it's going to shine more light. It said focus on. So that's really interesting.
I'm really low key. I'm thinking. I don't know if we should save this for the next question or should we finesse it and bring it together because it is very similar.
You know what?
Like the incursion stuff.
Wait it out.
Okay.
Well, you know what vibes I get from it for real?
What's up?
Not like so. Kind of to compare it to anime. I kind of get the Attack on Titan vibe from how you explain it. I don't know if you watched that show.
I do.
But if you got if you got towards like the couple last seasons, as episode 1 of one of the new seasons, it starts from a whole different perspective of people you've never met before.
Yes.
And it just brings you right into their world.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm hearing Secret Wars. I'm hearing it kind of like Multiverse of Madness, where you don't know America yet, but the first scene is you seeing America.
You're right into what she's got going on.
And some weird stuff running, and you're like, you don't even know her name yet, but you're tossed into her world. Even when that Strange dies, you're still tossed in from her perspective into our world. But it's, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting with Secret Wars.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Go ahead. Yeah, I love that analogy because like,
baby.
Nah, because like with me and Attack on Titan, that was one thing that really obviously you watch Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
That show was so.
You keep throwing a shot at it. The way you
no
say
disrespect.
it.
No disrespect.
Jesus.
No. That show already was so crazy, but that kind of upped the ante to me because of that. Like, cause it was like, yo, what is this? What's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't a plot twist. It was a plot twist you around, shake you, throw you over there, bring you back, and then when you realize it, now you have to rewatch this season, maybe start the whole series over, just so you can fully grasp what they just did.
It changes the perspective of the whole show.
The whole everything.
Like even how you look at things that happened earlier changes when you get to know what exactly. It's a bigger threat that you're dealing with, and I feel like that's a perfect analogy.
You
for
thought
Secret
they
War,
were putting you in the perspective.
Damn, maybe they got some inspiration.
Maybe
It sounds pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with that question, let's ask the question that we were all gonna ask, or should I actually put in this next one with it first?
Yeah, they go together. They go together.
Bang, 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 bang. So I'm sorry. Another. I don't want to always call them leakers, but like I guess
Scoopers, leakers.
Scoopers. Yeah, there we go. Scoopers as well. One of these other scoopers in the last couple of days, weeks, announced some other information based off the tweet that I just said for My Time to Shine. Hello. I couldn't find the tweet again. Sorry about that. But I think it was the Watcher. I could be lying. Anyway, this tweet was important because it said, with that information, everyone thinks that we're only going to be focusing and seeing heroes from other universes that isn't the MCU, but they said there also will be an amount, and say a good amount, and they say big amount, and they just said an amount of villains, legacy villains also, which would also get maybe not big focuses, but at least slight focuses if their heroes are as well. So we can break that down for a sec, but then we're eventually, so I guess think about it at the same time.
The list who you want to see villains.
Who do y'all want? Right. Who do you think one either, or you can make two options. It's up to y'all. Who do you either want to see from the legacy people be the focuses, not just who you want to see, be the focus points, or who you think it should be based on what we're about to get.
Can I interject for 1 second? Because they already done it. Like, they've already shown us that they can do it with Spider-Man.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So they've already started.
It definitely
was. Really
I look at that as the start. Because they brought back Green Goblin. They brought,
it's literally that.
So once you bring back, like the Sandman and Green Goblin and stuff like that, you're already showing us, all right, this is where you're going to go with it. So, of course, they're going to go there with the villains. So they
are going to focus it, too, because
do they really have the villains?
That's
like, obviously, Killmonger's definitely coming back. They already hinted at that in, like, Wakanda Forever, right? Like, we're still going to use Michael B. Jordan.
That's a great point.
So,
I never thought about that.
It's just, what villains would you want to see besides Ultron?
Wait, no, but you're going in the MCU. What made the tweet interesting, it's the ones that aren't in the MCU.
Oh, right.
See, the thing is about that. The thing is about that, because I remember
villains are there.
Exactly.
We remember.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Because thinking about that outside of the MCU, I'm trying to think of like strong villains that's not Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin. That's a strong villain that wasn't an MCU character. Like that's a hard job. Because I can name some villains, but do you really want to see them again?
Like Michael Clark Duncan's Kingpin.
You got stop. Wait. R.I.P. Is he? Wait.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Yeah, I take it back. I take it back. Party pooper.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I not have said it?
Yeah, you could have held that.
Okay,
you could have held that.
There was no. I should have just told you later. Like he is.
Could have saved that for the commenters. Now you just saved people 2 comments. You're not thinking about the analytics, but anyway, what villains?
We'll talk about that later. Sorry, it's horrible. But but the villains though.
What villains? What villains?
I don't, bro. My pick would have been like Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin, but we already seen that, and I would like to see them again.
I can see them doing that,
but I can't think of no other villains that's like notable.
We
can't,
right? We can't think of them. We might just have to name movies. Like what?
I
mean, the X-Men villains besides Magneto.
That's
besides
right.
him,
like Sabretooth,
Stryker.
I can see Stryker actually. I can see.
But what is he going to do?
Right. Okay.
He's a military person.
No, you're right.
Who's a bigot? Right. Like who don't like mutants and people because you know what I mean? Like. Yeah. He's gonna hate you to death.
I did like Lee Schreiber.
You hear me?
What'd you say?
He's gonna hate you to death.
No, that's horrible. Stop.
I hate you.
I did like I did like Lee Schreiber's Sabretooth.
I did too.
And is that Origins?
Yeah.
I did like his Sabretooth. And then I think they had some other mutants in there that were like bad mutants. But
wait,
that's kinda
hold on. What
way-
about because I know you said you didn't see when they went back when they did the prequels.
Right.
What were those villains?
The Hellfire Club. That was Kevin Bacon.
No, I remember. Yeah,
But he's canon in MCU.
right,
now.
exactly. I don't think they're doing
Kevin
that.
Bacon is canon.
This is actually really interesting. Like, who is it going to be?
I don't
Colin
know.
Farrell wasn't he Bullseye?
Yes, he was.
Like,
Daredevil.
I don't think they're going to focus on him. Like,
Yeah.
this is actually
Magneto would probably
interesting.
be a good one.
No, Magneto's going to be one.
The best.
We already know that, and it's Ian. They're gonna,
Either Ian or Michael Fassbender.
It might be both. God damn.
What was like the villain of Ghost Rider?
Great question. That's
Was
one
it
I cannot
Mephisto?
remember. I technically.
I think it might have been.
Well, they gonna snap with Mephisto. Yeah,
Because no, I'm dead ass. Like or like some type of Mephisto type character. It was like
Right.
a devil
Watch
character.
I think I don't know if they call
Yeah,
him
me too.
Mephisto. Yeah, I got to redo that too.
Yeah.
Damn. What
Yeah.
other movies? Fantastic. Oh, the old Doom. The old Doom could come back from Fantastic Four.
They're gonna bring a new dude. You're tripping.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying I'm going off this tweet. I'm not going off of what I want to see. I'm saying it's interesting because of what we're saying. Like, we don't care about these old villains. So I wonder if the focus will be there or who they will even be. You know.
True.
But anyway, we can focus it on the heroes.
Hold on. Real quick.
What's up?
Well, we going into the heroes.
Right.
But I'm also thinking, I guess we're saying villains from the perspective of like bad and good, but like I do think some of the heroes is going to be antagonists to our main MCU 616 characters.
Right. 'Cause
Especially when we're dealing with
they're
incursions.
going to be battling each other. Is what
We're
you're
dealing
saying?
even before that. We're dealing with incursions, and
Multiverse of
you
Madness.
know
Their world.
That's what I'm saying. At 838, they already knew what incursions was. So like,
Yo, Zen, you just did a thing.
And not only that, these are worlds where we, like in our universe, we kind of just got time travel, this year? 2023, right?
Yeah.
But in the other universes, where the other kings were more advanced to get in all of this,
It's true.
where Howard Stark did have the element to create what Tony did. He didn't have to wait for Tony to be born and figure it out. Like, they're way ahead of us. It's like the human planet, when we, like, actually reach life out there, it's like they're going to be lifetimes
ahead of that.
technologically advanced.
Oh, you get
Right.
deep. That's real.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Super real.
yeah, I can see them being our big bads.
No, right.
yeah, bro. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that makes this question more interesting. Because now I wanted to ask y'all, instead of just the focus points of the heroes, what heroes do you also think might be the antagonist? Because it's going to be legacy, people.
Whoever Kang thought is the toughest.
I agree.
I just read
That is
I just-
100% true.
I just read a little.
Kang is
arc.
like Apocalypse or something. Like,
Yeah, I just read a
only the
little
strong survive.
Avengers arc where Kang was summoned by the Grandmaster to pick a team to fight, and he picked the damn Avengers. And it was like, damn, so you, even though you one is dead, because he even tried to, in the end, I'm not going to ruin it, but he tried to kill him in the end, but he still chose them because he know, like, oh, these are some of my most formidable opponents.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to pick the most ruthless, the ones whose hearts can be turned a little bit, like Scarlet Witch, the ones he knows who power is like unfathomable.
No, facts.
You know, like,
But also,
I'm gonna have
too-
the Hulk going crazy. My bad. But go ahead.
No. Not to cut you off, but just to add on to what you're saying, also think too, like, you got to look at the perspective of, like, he's probably going to show them incursions and stuff. Like, so, all right, so this is what's happening. Do you want to save your world? Like, that's an easy flip. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to save your world or no?
Yep.
We got to fight them over there. We don't know them. They don't know them over there, but he probably got an idea. All right, they from another universe. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like that's going to be like a perspective thing.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It's very interesting. But is there anybody y'all want, though, it to focus on that is not from the MCU? I think Wolverine might get a
Sure.
focus.
Of course.
He might get a focus.
Toby or Andrew.
Toby, 100%. It's probably going to be Toby. Actually, who knows? It could be either one of them. Right?
I can
Make
see
a good
both.
point. Make a
I
good
can see
point.
both. I'm
Right.
scared of the Deadpool 3 movie because I don't want that to mean they're going to exclude Wolverine and Deadpool from the main shit.
Oh, no. I think this is going to throw them in the middle of
That's
It's
what
going
I
to throw them
prefer.
in the middle,
I
right?
really
And then
like them in the-
I don't know if we wanted to. Weren't going to talk about this, but it was a rumor, or I guess a leak that it came out that Hugh Jackman signed on for 2 movies, and when that leak came out, he was being interviewed at the time. I don't know if he's doing press for something else right now because he's been doing a couple interviews.
Yeah.
But you know, like I was saying to you off the pod, My guy Hugh Jackman hasn't had the sniper conversation with Kevin, I don't think, yet. So he doesn't really know
He be
how
letting
to,
little things fly.
At least a little bit in ways that I don't even think he's realizing he's doing it too. So he basically, this person asked about the rumor of the 2-year thing. They were like, we heard that you might be in more movies than this. Is it true? And he goes, my whole thing, well, when I go about my roles, I always just take it one movie at a time. What the hell are you trying to say?
I mean, that was a good answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I take it one movie at a time.
Yeah. That's like one of them. Like I neither confirm or deny that
Y'all
what you just said. And he danced. That was a dance too.
No. That's
tiptoed
what
around
he
it.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
But like, remember what happened with Andrew Garfield? He ended up being in the movie.
True.
So I'm saying that even though he's not like giving it out, he's still giving it out at the same time.
I feel like it's up to that's interpretation.
That's a reach.
I
don't
do
think
too,
so?
bro.
That could be a reach.
I
That
agree.
could be a reach.
Like, I think it's up to interpretation. Because think of it like this.
I'm thinking of the
you know what
that's
it is.
why.
You know.
That's my point.
Everybody don't know. So like for people who don't know,
okay.
Right.
that probably don't think none of
I
it.
get-
But you know. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like okay.
okay.
You know what I mean?
And-
So it's only for me.
And honestly, it's
It's personal.
but it's the perfect thing to say. I take it,
No, it is.
one movie at a time. So when
He did
he's
kill
in the
that.
next one, he can tell
I'm
you,
taking this movie one at a
listen,
time.
The last movie was over. I thought it out, and I thought, okay, one more.
Hey, Hugh Jackman, it worked for them. You got him. No, but that was just all me saying to say, I think he's only getting one more movie, and he'll probably die in Secret Wars. You know what I mean? Because we are going to get a new Wolverine. I was just going to answer your
But
question.
my thing
for
is,
sure.
all right, we're focusing on the Secret Wars thing, but we also still have Secret Invasion. So Secret Wars is after Secret Invasion, right?
Yeah. Secret Invasion is coming
So-
This year.
soon. Yeah,
Like this, yeah.
next couple months.
Next
So
couple
we're
months.
gonna find out
That some people ain't real.
before Secret Wars. We're gonna find out what happened to people we thought were here or off planet or dead, or okay, if they're not dead, then where are they? Because you weren't them, and they're not. Well, you know, so it's gonna be a lot of. I think that's gonna play a big role into the incursions too. I feel like it has.
That'll be
to.
tough.
I feel like it
Wait,
has
so
to.
get into that. Get into
The
that.
scrolls. Like, I mean,
No,
if
like
we're,
you
if we're
think it's
going
certain people-
multiversal, I
Right.
don't think that's going to be even into the Marvels. Like, that's not just going to be our planet. It's not just Earth going through Like, am I often thinking that?
Like
It-
multiversal
it's
issues.
it's like,
It's a
yeah.
universe, so it's like everybody's gonna have to like when the incursion happens. It ain't just Earth that goes away; it's every other planet in this
universe.
in this
right?
universe.
So
that
the
goes away.
internal. That's
Yeah.
when this is where the internals. I feel like that's why we're introduced to the internals. Like, so I think it's going to be like they're going to have to get involved when incursions are. You know,
Yeah,
whatever.
sure.
They already got involved with the Celestials, and that was kind of miniature to incursions.
to
right?
right.
So my thing is, other planets are going to get involved.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Like,
Okay, yeah. No,
the
for sure.
scroll race is going to be involved, and now we're going to find out that we've been in a behind the scenes civil war with these,
It's creating the scroll and yeah.
while also dealing with incursions from people from other timelines.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going
I
to be.
get where you're going now. I have a question to
feel
that
me?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you not think? Because I have no idea. I never thought about that before. What you're saying. Do you think that we will not see the ending of that storyline before Secret Wars?
See, I don't know. See,
That's what's
I'm like,
interesting.
it's blowing my mind. I'm
Because it
just
can and
giving more
cannot.
questions. Yeah,
that could lead into after Secret Wars. You never really know.
Yeah,
Well-
you're right. You're right.
Because when
Well-
is Secret Wars? I'm just going by years alone.
2025, 2026.
That is only 2
2 to 3 years.
to 3
Yeah,
years
no,
away.
you're right. I'm thinking too deep. Yeah.
No,
I
but
think
I
you're
don't
right.
know.
I think
That
you're right.
it
Well-
could stay open. It could not. I feel like if it stays open, what you're saying might be true.
I think
But if it closes, it's when that might be already a
Yeah.
done thing,
Yeah,
which
you're
is
right, you're right,
which
yeah,
makes
yeah,
that
yeah.
interesting though. Yeah, for sure.
I'm wondering how that takes place, but I'm getting off. But yes,
No, that'll pop up soon,
Nah, for sure.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but
Do we want to?
Y'all didn't give me no damn person. I was.
Oh,
excited.
we said Andrew. I said Andrew and Toby possibly.
Okay, that's it. That's the only people that we want and think that they'll focus on with this rumor being true. If this rumor is true,
I don't know.
exactly. There's a lot of legacy people.
I feel like the people
Is-
that I
is-
was
is
going to
Storm-
throw out
is
there.
Halle Berry's
Oh
Storm
yeah,
gonna get a
I don't know about
focus.
that.
I'm talking about a
I don't know.
focus
I don't know
point.
about that.
We're getting cameos from most of these people. We don't even got to talk about the cameos. I'm talking about the focus points because we didn't think that was going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't think that when we see Secret Wars, there's going to be a good 30 minute. I might be making that up, right? But a good 15 to 20 minutes of Hugh Jackman storyline with Tom. I'm just making, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need to
Also
give
think
you
about-
certain things.
Well,
So who do you think Who do you think
Reed
that they
Richards.
would want to use? That's
Reed.
what I'm
It
thinking.
would have to be Reed.
Which one?
It would have to be Reed.
Krasinski's, or do you think the original one? 'Cause
Whatever
we'd
the
probably get
Jessica
both.
Alba Fantastic
Okay,
Four
that one.
was, that one.
No, because I think in Deadpool 3 they're going to kill them off.
Yeah.
That was a rumor.
But
So
see, that's
maybe
what
it
I keep
becomes the
thinking. I
Krasinski
keep
thing.
going into
This is
like the
interesting.
shit before this.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
It
how
makes
are
it
they
tri-
going
how
to
are they
do
gonna do
this?
this?
Like,
I
They
feel
always do this.
Also,
yo.
feel like I know they said what they said as far as like legacy people and this and that.
Right.
But honestly, I also feel like they might do some recastings for like variants as well.
Oh, they 100. Great point
Oh,
though,
for
because
sure,
they
for
are
sure,
going to
for
do
sure,
that.
for
But
sure.
I never thought
'Cause
about,
even think about-
them being focus points. I'm dumb.
Because even think about like
Krasinski alone. Like
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
that.
Like 838. That's
Wow.
Monica's mom was Captain Marvel. You know what I mean? Like that.
Bro,
little
don't tell me
things
right
like
now
that.
the Tom Cruise Iron Man about to be a focus point.
They definitely do.
He gonna do his own stunts in the Iron Man suit.
That would be tough.
What he about to do?
That would be tough.
Unless
Somebody gotta
Tom
make sure-
Is the
Cruise
Iron
has
Man
something
suit real?
against it.
I don't know. Somebody got one.
Well,
You
no,
see
I know
Kai
it's
Cenat
not
got
real.
the mask.
Who?
Kai Cenat, the streamer, the Twitch
Oh, really?
streamer.
Oh,
that's
yeah, I
the-
saw
He
that.
looks real
Yep.
Iron Man
Yep.
mask right now.
Because I'm wondering, like,
Where's the rest of the body?
I'm just asking, like, because y'all seen like behind the scenes, like Infinity War and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you see Tom Holland running around with a bunch of like
dots.
the circles and dots and stuff on him. Is that what like Robert Downey Jr. had on
Robert
as well?
Downey Jr.
It was like
so
all CGI?
eventually,
Was that all CGI?
he was wearing the shoulder pads.
Okay.
If you ever see any of Robert
Oh, you're
Downey
right.
Jr.,
Yeah.
he
But
wears
it
the
still had the
shoulder pads.
dots and stuff,
But
though, right? Yeah,
everything
yeah.
else is the dots. Yeah.
Got you.
But I remember watching something where they talked about how, like, because especially Robert Downey Jr. being the first like MCU movie, the transition from being in all that shit to like breaking down to eventually CGI. And
Yeah.
then I think he wears the shoulder pad. I don't think he even needs to wear the shoulder pads. I think he did it more
For the
like,
acting.
feel of,
Yeah. It helps him get into the role better. That's dope. That's dope.
That is really dope.
Yeah.
They snapped with the suits. I like all the mercs of the Iron
I do
Man
too.
suits.
My favorite is the Endgame. I mean, not the Endgame. The Infinity War.
Infinity War. Yeah, that shit is
Infinity
sweet.
War.
Yeah.
And even how
The
they
nano
did the
joint.
Hulkbuster. Like, I like the Hulkbuster too.
Me too.
Yeah.
That John is his own thing so much to me that I don't even be looking at it as an Iron Man
Nah,
suit.
that's a suit, man.
No, you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta
No,
give
like
all respect to my man.
No,
Tony
it
Stark,
is.
man.
I just be looking at it as a damn near a character. Like
He really the GOAT.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My man really the goat.
But anyway, so we got no villains we're thinking of, and we have 3 heroes. So that was fun.
Sorry, y'all.
That's it. You know what? I'm throwing one in there. Y'all boring. I'm gonna say. Because what is there?
I said
There's X-Men?
Sabretooth. I said
Sabretooth,
Lee
yeah.
Schreiber,
So you said
Sabretooth. I
Sabretooth.
did
No,
say Lee
actually,
Schreiber,
I like that pick.
Sabretooth.
I lied to you. That was a good pick too.
Wait, hold up. You
Because
want
I
to
can
get?
see them. Do you think
can
of
we
Focus
get,
though? You think of Focus though, or do you just
If
see a
they
cameo?
got Wolverine in there, why wouldn't his brother be focused on the evil mutants on his side? Why not?
Good actually.
Y'all can even throw Will I Am in there. That character.
Yeah,
that
all right. We gotta go. To the topic. All right, y'all. That was really fun. That topic we did.
You asked.
I mean, hey,
I shouldn't have. You're
wanted
right,
more
Trippy.
villains.
I
You
should.
wanted more villains.
This man gonna say the word. I don't even remember who he was.
he don't
Anyway.
either.
Jesus.
He was just there for a
Don't
check.
treat him like Gwyneth Paltrow. He don't forget everything.
I mean,
They could make their own Weapon X or something, you know?
that would be tough.
They could make.
Oh,
new-
I didn't think about that.
They
It could
could
be
make
like
new
Cable.
villains, or they
Could be
could make
Cable.
like new villains that would be in that world that they just referenced.
True.
Oh, this is that villain that you didn't see from that universe.
They mess around throw Mr. Sinister in there or something.
Yeah,
Like,
some
That'd be
crazy
shit.
You know how stupid that'd be?
Yeah.
That would be? Yeah, that'd be hard.
I mean, they referenced them. I know you didn't see New Mutants, but they referenced them at the very end of that movie. Like they was supposed to do Mr.
Like, what if
Sinister.
they had like a Sam Raimi Scorpion that was supposed to be in Spider-Man 4, and then they brought that?
right,
You know, you see what I
And they
mean?
might-
Like,
wait,
it's from that
I
universe.
forgot what you just said though. They might do that because
What?
it was supposed to be John Hamm, right? Mr. Sinister,
Yeah.
and it's John Hamm. Like
Yeah.
they might bring. They could do. I'm not saying to be a focus point, but I could see that cameo happen.
Yeah.
You never know, Secret
In
World.
that realm, like
Right.
they
Sure.
brought him up, or he was scheduled for something. Put him in.
Nah, that's real.
We got everything
Also,
now.
who's the Blade villain again?
The first one was Deacon Frost.
Right.
The second one was like some vampire stuff because it was like a new strain of vampire, and he was trying to introduce it to the world. Like it was wild. I like that movie though, but yeah, it gets a little, it gets vampire-y.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Only other way it gets tricky is if James Gunn gives a call.
Oh,
I'm being funny.
that's when I get Lex Luthor.
Please
Let me get
Pull
Black.
up.
Then Black Adam
Please
comes.
don't.
Why?
Black
Black
Adam.
Adam's going to change the hierarchy of
the Marvel
I
universe.
What's
don't
Marvel Universe?
want The Rock in the MCU. I want to say this publicly.
no!
The Rock, I love you. Dwayne Johnson, you have shaped my childhood as a wrestler.
Wow.
Please do not come near the MCU.
Oh,
I don't
look
care
what he's
if it's
doing.
as a DC character or a Marvel character. Maybe a voiceover. Sure.
Actually,
Be the
a voiceover
thing.
would
Be
kill.
the thing. The
Yo,
Rock can be the thing.
That's not.
He can be the
bad.
thing. But
Okay.
if it's
I don't
not
like
the
this. I don't like
thing,
it. You don't like the voice choice?
I don't like that.
The voice, you don't like it?
As the thing, though.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of want the thing. I don't know to be. I don't hear that when I hear the Rock. You know what I mean?
I feel you, but like, why?
It's just not there. Like you feel me? Like I don't know. I just don't.
Is it tone?
It is tone.
you hear like a grumble in the thing.
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
You don't want to like what the Rock is cooking.
No.
And I love the Rock.
No,
I
same.
love the Rock.
That's same. But hey, bro.
It's clobbering. It's clobbering.
The hierarchy changed, so
saw
now
what
I don't
Dave
know.
Bautista
Wait, so
said.
Rock and Rocks, he has to get it.
No, he don't.
But he's Rock.
I get it, but no.
You saw what Bautista said about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Loki felt
Said,
like shade. I know it wasn't
didn't wanna
shade.
be like the Rock. I wanted to be a good actor.
That was such shade, though. Like, I know it wasn't supposed to
No,
be.
that was not
but-
shade. That was blatant. He said, "I want to be a good actor. I don't want to be like him."
That's
what else are you
crazy.
saying?
Hold on. Before we get off, because we had this combo off the pod, I want to bring it to people, and if y'all want to chime in the comments, please do. Who's the best wrestling actor out of these three? The Rock, John Cena, Batista.
You would have to give it to Batista right now.
Wait, I have more questions. Are there other options? Because you said between these
Yeah, no,
three.
there's
It
definitely
is,
more
but like those are the three that are like the
Remember.
real. They the ones getting the most roles,
You're
like the
right.
bigger roles.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Because like Shorty from what's Shorty name? You know what I'm talking about.
Current?
Bad John. She was in Mandalorian.
Sasha?
Sasha Banks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sasha
yeah,
Banks.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sasha Banks. But John Cena was in the Vacation Friends. I did like that movie. It was funny.
That wasn't.
Did
that
you see
wasn't bad.
Peacemaker?
I didn't, but I know he did it really. I saw bits
did.
and pieces. I just didn't watch it all the way through.
Okay.
But because I wasn't interested in that.
He did a good job, real good job.
He did.
Everybody did in
I,
the show.
I
real,
think he's better than The Rock. So
No. They
he,
both
he
are.
might be.
But
They both
but
are.
He captured Drax perfectly. When I played the Guardians game, I was only comparing it to
Batista.
Batista's Drax. When I read Drax now in the comics, it's like
Hear his voice almost, right? Yeah.
yeah, and I get him not only wanting to be his legacy being Drax, but he did a hell of a Drax.
Oh, no.
He did.
He is Drax. You know?
Yeah, he is Drax.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I haven't even watched any of his other roles, but just how he sold that and such a big stakes. Like
Right.
this is Marvel,
that's real.
MCU, Disney, and you're a wrestler.
Well, no, fun fact on that. Y'all know that he had the most lines in Infinity War?
Serious?
Yes.
Really?
You can look it up. He had the most lines.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Lied to you. Most screen time.
Would you consider
Okay,
him
most screen time.
one of the leads on the holiday special?
Yes.
I
would
think he
consider-
is the lead.
Yeah.
Right.
Him and
It's him and,
Mantis.
yeah, they're co
And Mantis.
100%.
But I
Co-leads.
mean,
damn near Kevin Bacon is the right under them.
yeah.
Like right under them.
Best supporting actor.
Right, yeah. He really could get that. Like,
But no, I think the holiday special showed what
Even
he
more,
could do.
yeah,
Even-
I agree.
Like, what, yeah.
that's a great point because I forget about the holiday using that piece of like in the conversation. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he killed him.
Yeah, I mean, I was a huge wrestling fan as a kid, so to see some of these wrestlers like actually take it serious, like John Cena, The Rock, and I mean, The Rock is
Right,
one
I
of
love the Rock
biggest
regardless.
star-
Yeah,
regardless.
We
Regardless.
just talking about acting level. That man is superstar.
The
We don't even have to do
Rundown,
that.
like some of his first movies.
The
when he was
Rundown.
acting,
Wow. I forgot
Bro,
about that.
Do we want to do this
Sean
right now?
William Scott.
Because I told him off the air. Something happened when he did Gridiron Gang. For some reason, somebody
That's a
knocked on
classic.
his
Next
door,
topic.
and he was like, "Hey man, you're
going
the next
crazy.
Denzel." And then no, I'm not saying this was true.
Yeah.
I'm saying someone told him that in his ear, and then he was like, "I'm gonna make Gridiron Gang," and that was his attempt.
What was
And then he just stopped after
the
that.
longest yard? Because there was mad wrestlers in there. Stone Cold was
Yes,
in
he
there.
was.
Yes, he was,
It's like
yeah.
three
Great
of them.
Khali was
Yeah.
in there.
Great look. Yeah, good call. Good call.
But yeah.
Big Show got a show on Netflix.
I did not
I
know
did
that.
hear that.
Yeah,
I did hear that. I've never
watched
seen it. Is it
I
good?
was- Yeah,
It's not bad.
It's like a Full House type.
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It's like a family
Yeah.
joint.
Yeah.
They giving everybody a joint like that. Mike Epps got one right now.
Yeah.
The up shows.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about.
So the next one is about the incursion rumors.
Right. Okay. So you get into that. That was your thing.
He said, "You go."
Okay.
All right, fine. Because you don't want to say. All right.
No. We can. You know what I mean? You got
just-
tap dancing around some things on this one, but yeah,
There
we're
you go.
gonna do it. All right. So
Get
there's
chatting.
there's a rumor going around, right? That so I'll preface it with this tweet. there was a tweet by, was it The Watcher or was it My Time to Shine Hello? One of them that said that
shout out, y'all.
The incursions in the MCU are going to be incredible to watch. And that one of the ones that we're going to see soon is going to bring the movie to a halt. Like, it's going to stop everything when you see it. And there's rumors that it's a particular movie. Did we say what movie?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a rumor that
a
character gets involved with the incursion. If you're into the know that we are, you probably know what we're talking about. But if you don't, we don't want to ruin it for you. But I wanted to talk to y'all about the incursions. Like, what?
Oh no, ask the question though, because you were about to say about the character, right?
Oh,
how when this incursion occurs, right? This character gets trapped in another universe, right?
Yes.
Because of the incursion.
Yes.
Is that a part of your question?
It is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So how do y'all think they're gonna do that? Like, as far as like the perspective change for that character.
Here's the thing for me. If the rumor is to be true, again, I'm going to still tiptoe. If the rumor is true, this would be at the end of the movie.
Yes.
So it's hard to tell because we're not even going to see the repercussions of that, honestly.
Until later.
In my opinion, in Secret Wars.
It's like this,
damn near might be the first scene.
The symbiote credit scene, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of that symbiote credit scene.
Yeah.
From
literally.
Venom and like Spider-Man,
exactly. And I'm thinking what I'm saying for where we'll see it again would be like the opening scene is like Infinity War, you know what I'm saying?
Not true.
But you see probably a bunch of characters with her,
but maybe even not. Maybe not even till the end of that. Maybe that ends up being a solution to what their plight is the whole film. You know,
that could be,
touche,
could be.
That's
like for even as much as the in the know person knows, you still don't know where the left turns and the right turns are gonna go.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
What makes it also interesting is like since we can't really tell the character, right? What, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. No, good call. Thank you. Since we can't really tell the character, to give out too many spoilers,
right?
That will change depending on like the perspective will change depending on what universe they
land in. Yeah.
They could land in that damn Paint universe,
right?
They gonna have a problem.
Like
how do you get out of that?
That's that's why you say with a grain of salt with the leaks, right? Because it's like when you get leaks in music, it's like you might have a song that's been out for 4 years that's just came out, but when it came out, it's a different version of that song.
Yep.
So it's like, oh man, like I got that. He had a different hook right here, or a pre-hook or something like that.
No,
like
it's real.
The finished product is always the finished product. The leak is always the leak. But that's what we here to speculate on the leaks, right?
Exactly.
No,
especially with his Marvel stuff, because it's like we be dying to hear the stuff that, especially his Secret Wars, bro.
Like, thirsty,
too thirsty.
No,
y'all talking about putting Hugh Jackman in who? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. We thinking about it in different ways. So
my thing with that, not to cut you off, but my thing with that is I'm really curious how they're gonna. All right, let me preface it with it. Let me give y'all a question because make that work. Would y'all want them to? Let's say this happens in the film, right? Incursion happens, somebody gets trapped in another universe. Would y'all want that story to be possibly told before Secret Wars, or would y'all feel like it would be better to save that for like a story point in that movie?
Question: Are you saying literally what we're talking, like the incursion thing, that to happen before or after?
Well, whatever happens to this character
after the fact.
Yeah, like
when we see
you end up in another universe, it's like, yo, what the hell is going on
next, though? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm asking is, would y'all like to like? Who knows if they'll do like?
I see what you're saying. If it's the subplot point, then sure.
Okay.
If it's not the main, like if we're still dealing with the fact of Secret Wars, and then that's the subplot point is, oh, this other universe you're trapped in there, and we learned that at this whatever scene or whatever. Then cool. But like make it the subplot point to where even when Secret Wars is over, we're still wondering what's going on in that universe because that solution, even if the Secret War solution has come, that solution hasn't even been solved yet.
Right.
So we're still going to be looking forward to that timeline of events even after Secret Wars.
Right.
That would be interesting to see it after.
Because low key, the more I'm thinking about it, it's like
maybe it's permanent.
Maybe, and that character could be
no way.
Why not?
You trying to play with their brains?
Maybe it's permanent
because you know who it is. So
maybe it's permanent.
And we ain't gonna see him again.
Why not?
Ever?
But that's what I'm saying. it being a subplot point, because you know what I'm saying. It being a subplot point opens that up
to a whole new
to
thing.
now there's in the comics there was the regular Marvel universe running at the same time as the Ultimate Universe. So why not?
Here's where it's interesting.
Why not?
It's because us three know who this person is.
Okay.
And since we're not saying it, this person might not get a solo outing, right? You get what I'm trying to say, right?
But
I don't know
that to me changes it, because if
I don't know that. I don't know that.
You see, you can see one.
Hey, people said that Toby wasn't coming back.
You know what? I'm not messing with you right
Listen,
now.
man.
He's playing in the gray. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's all the gray until it's black and white.
This is true though.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm a rapper.
I was about to say he's trying to go on the
That is a bar.
That was a bar and a half.
Nah, but what I was also thinking too, they could be using that character as a catalyst for Secret Wars to bring in a set of characters.
That's what I was saying. Or even the Kang Dynasty.
Because I'm
bring
like,
other characters.
that's what I'm saying. Because that person will pull up and be like, "Oh, we know her. Who y'all got?
Think about this.
Who's all these people with you?"
Bro,
and it's like, wow, now we got like so and so. You know what I mean?
What's
like,
the post-credit scene of Captain Marvel? Isn't it it's the scene where they see her, she pulls up on them like, "Yo, where's Fury for Infinity War?"
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking is happening with her but this person,
right,
when we see them next, that's at least what I'm assuming is that scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is going on. I just saw this. Hell, or even the Hulk scene. Like, Thanos is coming.
Yeah.
Like the same vibe.
Right.
I respect your point of view. I just think they're opening up the Ultimate Universe now, or whatever their secondary universe.
That would be immaculate.
But let me ask you this, because since you are a comic reader, wouldn't you think this would be like? So we've been in the multiverse, like this is the multiversal saga. They kind of been like tiptoeing Doctor Strange, No Way Home. We're gonna get Secret Wars. Seems like there's gonna be the cap to it. Wouldn't you think that they will open up a universe to maybe bring things in from other universes that we don't have in here now? Kind of like how when the Ultimate Universe ended, they brought certain characters and certain things over from that genre.
Exactly.
And kind of dead to that.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
you're saying.
I feel like that's also a possibility.
Okay, so now we're getting into like personal like shit. And personally, I've always thought of that, but flipped on his head.
Okay.
I think I've seen some theories out there. I think that they're bringing in the other universe to close out this universe. Because the thing about the comics versus the live adaptations is you're dealing with actors.
Yeah.
You're dealing with, contracts.
You might be getting this.
And even
hold up now.
And prayers to Jeremy Renner, because even things like that going on, right? So when you got like fan cast and legacy and contracts and all of that, they've built these characters so long, like some of these, they killed off Tony, so at this point I think they're going to close that out. They're going to, our new Avengers that we have with the Shang-Chi's and the Miss Marvels and the new Black Widow, maybe they're going to end up traveling in a different place if we even keep them. But I think it might close into a different universe, and it's like, all right, no, this is the universe we're in now. These are the heroes of
this new thing.
Exactly.
Because hold up, just to piggyback off what you're saying, I like this. No,
I'm about to hook.
Nah, because I'm also looking at it too. All right, let's think about how the MCU was created, right? When we started the MCU, they didn't have all the puzzle pieces that they had now, right? So they couldn't do comic book accurate stories because they didn't have everybody to do it. So they had to make changes to things, right? This is me being a fan, right? I'm sure that it's probably a universe, and we might see it in these movies, that is comic book accurate. Like, it's things that happen that just like they happened in the comic books with the characters that it was supposed to happen with.
I can see that.
And low key, that could be a crazy little joint. You know what I mean? Like
that'd be the
universe they wound up in.
There's too many options.
How much does that free up Marvel? Because once they break from this universe, they can break that whole saga, even like
this is that reboot that y'all keep talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not just considering that word. But
I'm not even saying it's a reboot, but it's just a how we do things. Right. Now we don't have to be so interconnected because it's the comic book actor, so you know what's going on. So we're just going to tell you the stories of what's going on now. We don't kind of like what they do in the DC, where they just throw characters in there. It's like, I guess give me 15 minutes of backstory or whatever.
And the good thing about that too, they have like 20 years of connection with the fans for people to understand what this is, plus the connection with people that into the comic books. So they can do that because we're familiar with these characters.
Yes.
I mean, you're not gonna have to do too much. You know what I mean?
And they're still going to get us nostalgically when these new characters do something reminiscent of the old Iron Man from 616 or whatever we call ours.
Right.
You know, like, it's going to be dope.
I do think that now, based on what we do know, like up until Secret, do we know what's past Secret Wars at all? No, that's the last movie
Actually,
that we're
good
aware of.
point.
Correct?
Yeah. That's
All
it.
right, because like
there
I kind of
things after that we just don't know what they are, though.
okay
Right?
because I kind of wanted
I don't
to
think that was
play
the
devil's
last
advocate and be like, if we knew that something was coming after that, then I don't know how far they will go with that. But if it's nothing after that, as far as we know right now,
Oh no, there's dates though.
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, they could take it, like, they could take it as far as they want to take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
Like,
can
as
take
far
it
as
as far as
making
they
some
wanna
changes
take it.
with it. Because I wouldn't be opposed to, like, because I'm even thinking of, even if, let's say they don't exactly go to a switch to universe, what if a bunch of universe combine into one? So then you
That's
can
what
kind of
I'm mixing
pick and
both of
choose
y'all
what you,
into that.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Pick and
That's what
choose
I'm
what you want to do and who you want to keep.
Right.
Because, you know what I
Like
mean?
keep
Like,
a Michael Fassbender, but then you have a new Wolverine type.
exactly.
Honestly, that makes perfect sense because right now the problem is the sacred timeline has been disrupted.
Yeah.
So now it's all these incursions, and eventually we assume they're going to fix the sacred timeline, right? So yeah, everything would close back into this one timeline. So that's what I hear you saying. So yeah, that do make sense.
Yeah. I'm hoping that's what they do with that. But
It'll
you
be
know,
cool.
only
This
time
is
will
how
tell.
we get Miles too, but I don't know.
That would be tough, but that's Sony. That's Sony
Here's
stuff.
it's just interesting with rumors and stuff we be hearing. Maybe we'll talk about that next episode. But you keep hearing all the Spider-Man stuff, and I just keep hearing that in this next trilogy, not the first movie, but in this next trilogy, he's coming.
I know what you're talking about.
100% he's
Yeah, I
coming.
know what you're talking
So
about.
I don't know if that's a thing where he could just be teased in Spider-Man 4 because I heard there's rumors that originally they wanted to make Harry his college roommate, but they're trying to make it Miles now.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
But,
no, I don't like that.
Yeah,
That's a
I don't
rumor,
like
though.
that
Oh, why don't y'all like that? I like
because
this.
Peter's supposed to be his mentor.
yeah. It's like, to me, it's like you put them on the same playing field when they don't.
yeah.
Not to say Miles, the story of Miles, the reason why we love Miles is because he earns the mantle, he earns the mask. You know what I mean? So you kind of put, like, not to say he's not going to do that,
Right, I was about to say,
but it's
you don't
like
think you can still-
just based on age and things like of that
that's
nature.
age.
Like you
Right.
putting them on the same kind of playing field a bit, and
does-
it's like it should be a little
Age.
work his way up.
A little
It's
you know,
age
right.
exactly because
Yeah.
in every instance,
Like he shouldn't be in college, is what you're saying.
Probably
like
not,
how
nah,
can
nah.
I teach you kind of what to do or relate to you if I'm going through the same experience
You're
that you're
going
going
through
because
it.
I'm your
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
You know.
That
makes
is
sense.
interesting. Oh wait, I might have messed y'all whole thing up. I lied. I think he's supposed to live in the same apartment complex.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
That is what it
Or
is.
maybe through Feast or whatever. Like
That's what I
or
originally
some
thought. Because
type
remember,
of-
Feast is
yeah.
in Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Yeah,
And I thought that was going to be a connection to it because I'm thinking of the video game and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's interesting.
or through anything, the Avengers or the MIT program, or
Right.
anything through Tony.
Exactly. That's what I
Anything,
thought they were
yeah.
going to do. And then in the second movie, whenever Spider-Man is, because it's probably be after Secret Wars. The Spider-Man 5 is what I'm saying. Spider-Man 4 is happening definitely before Secret Wars. That's what I'm saying. Maybe there could be some post-credit thing teasing of Miles, and then we see that happen with the storyline that we're thinking from Secret Wars in Secret Wars.
Right.
But you never knew.
You never know.
You never knew.
Time will tell. We have one more rumor before we get into some kind of substantial
Yeah,
things.
because damn, if this rumor is true, James Gunn, they out there snipping and snapping. Huh?
Hold up, no.
Oh, you're just getting rid of that one?
Yeah. Well, no. I'll say it. So this next rumor had some people in a little. They felt some type of way about some of these words. I guess if you're really a comic book fan, but the one rumor that we had, I think it was My Time to Shine Low that said it. It was him and then her
Oh,
and
I skipped. That's why I didn't. See that.
yeah. Her and a couple other scoopers were corroborating this story. Was that the Beyonder will be a villain in Secret Wars? Some people were saying he might be a main villain in Secret Wars, and that the Beyonder is a variant of Kang. So yeah, how do y'all feel about that?
All right. You honestly shouldn't ask me because I'm not someone who
knows about the Beyonder.
No. I know about the Beyonder honestly through you and then through some of these breakdown videos. But again, I'm not attached to the comic books.
Got you.
So since I'm not, it wouldn't bother
you
as much as it would probably bother someone who read these Sean's. You know,
right.
So yeah, probably ask Trippy.
Trip, what you think?
I mean, it doesn't bother me as much as I could see because again, I'm big on the MCU. It's not the comics, right?
Right.
But I actually like it.
Me too.
Because I feel like they're kind of. What do you hear? The first thing they already showed us the like He Who Remains, which was like He Who Remains. Yes, was a Kang variant, but such a small Kang variant that like it was barely a speck. So the fact that they went that deep and they already and people were on the edge of it. Like if you think about that last episode, it was all dialogue and him just explaining it, and people were on the edge of their seats.
Yeah.
Because everyone is waiting to see Kang. Everyone's waiting to see Iron Lad. Everyone's waiting to see like the mainstream variants of this person.
Right.
So yeah, show me your Beyonder. Show me like the variants of this person that nobody's expecting to see. Because had Secret Wars came out, went, and Beyonder was nowhere near it, then the comic book people would be like, oh, well, you know, there's another variant. Like,
Right.
There's always going to be something.
I
So
kind of feel that
to
too,
me,
yeah.
first of all, you got Jonathan Majors.
Come on now.
If you want to make him Beyonder or not, I think that you should try and have him perform every single one. I get some of them age wise or whatever. You're gonna have to get.
Just
other
give me
people.
one as Denzel, and then besides that, the rest of them can be Jonathan.
As many as you can get out of that man,
Yeah.
is gonna shoot for a Guinness.
He and it seemed like that's why he wanted the role in the first place.
It's gonna be a role like it's. I think this role could make people take comic book movies serious. The people who shun comic book movies and it's not acting, it's all CGI. I think if they really pay attention to like what he's doing or what I hope they do with him, oh my god,
I think they will. Honestly, if Angela Bassett get nominated for that John, that already says something about the way they keep looking at certain Johns. Honestly, and Jonathan Majors is a very up and coming, famous black actor right now.
but
So,
he's
like,
incredible.
He's next level. He won an He won an
everything he's been in, bro.
Yeah,
And I'm hoping that King Dynasty, because I feel like that's gonna be a lot on him.
No, it's about to be more his movie than Thanos' movie was like Infinity. You know what I mean?
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm really hoping like they give him good material on the writing side.
Yeah.
To really, because I know he's gonna deliver it either way it go. They give him some BS and he's gonna go crazy.
Oh, you're right.
Either way it go. We already seen
You
it.
just
Not
hope
to say we've seen him with BS.
It can really.
I hope they just
Get
get
in
down
there.
with
Yeah,
the you
yeah.
know what I mean?
I get
Because
right
like
what
the
you're
thing with Kang is and learning about Kang after learning from like the YouTubers and stuff like that, just about like his origins and things of that nature, the different versions of him, his motivations as a character. Mm-hmm. Seeing somebody like Jonathan Majors be able to take that and then run with it on screen is going to be interesting to see. Yeah. There's so many different like we're hearing rumors around Matut. We're hearing rumors of like you said, beyond like it's so many different.
And so many of the variants are so emotional.
Yeah.
Like Kang is emotional. Like at the end of that arc I was reading where Kang actually wins, the Avengers win for Kang, and well, they halfway win. So the Grandmaster says, "I'll give you the power of life to restore the life of Ravonna in front of you because she's been in a coma forever, or the power of death to finally kill the Avengers." And this nigga Kang literally chooses death because he feels though after he kills the Avengers, he'll figure out how to get Ravonna back. Wow. Because he's emotional at heart. And even Ramatut keeps going like back, further in time because first of all, he went back in time as Kang to rule the Egyptians as somebody from the future. Mm-hmm. And now he keeps jumping back to the timeline thinking he can still rule, like knowing just being emotional. You can't, this version of you is never going to be the strongest one. Like,
that's dope.
Yeah.
I really think he could kill it, man. Yeah. I really think he can.
I think so too.
Nah, same. All right. Well,
yeah,
the first time we get him see him like on the big screen for real is
wait, you didn't say.
So.
Do you care about the
variant? Do you care about the
Beyonder?
Not really. Because like again, like I'm not big on the Beyond. Like I know what the Beyonder is. I know the role he played in Secret Wars in the comic books, but like we said here before, comic books is not the movies.
But that's my thing, right? So you knowing that whole situation, and then you watching something like Civil War,
which was not Civil War.
And how good was Civil War?
Right.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's what I think too.
And that's why the MCU does not have to be the comics. Like if you read Civil War, you should be pissed at Captain America: Civil War, the movie. But you can't because it's fire.
Right.
And
Like,
that T'Challa Winter Soldier chase scene is crazy. Like,
bro, the fight when both of them is beating Tony's ass is some other.
When he passed the shield,
Stop,
bro.
He said,
Bro, or
When he
even
gets the arm,
even Peter just
fight
like,
back.
hey guys,
Yo, stop.
I took Captain America shit, like, bro.
That whole little Brooklyn conversation, they
Yeah,
killed that
bro.
shit, bro. They killed
Ant Man
that
becoming Goliath and that
Iron
my
Man
God.
flirting with his damn his aunt. Like it was just some
But
Iron
it's
Man
not
shit
comic
to do.
book accurate, so we shouldn't. Like, come on, fam. I hope the Beyond there, the everybody's in it, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Well, we're Beyond the fans here. Yeah, I skipped the other two. I didn't peep what you were saying before.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we still got one more Marvel thing, right?
Yeah. So it's been some new information that dropped about Agatha.
Honestly, like here and there, it keeps coming.
Yeah.
Maybe they're shooting right now, or
They're starting to.
shooting soon?
Yeah.
But
They,
that's
I think
probably
I think I heard they started in December and then they're going back. They're about to start again later this month or something like that.
that makes sense.
But they've been casting stuff that's been dropping. Like we know Aubrey Plaza's going to be in it. We know.
And if the rumors are true, she's the villain.
Yeah. Mary Jo Rupp, she was in WandaVision. She played one of the neighbors.
Yeah, the one,
The mom from
in the
that
black and
70s
white
show.
episode.
Yeah.
She killed too. That whole
No,
scene
she did.
killed.
She's coming back.
But yeah, so that makes me think we in Westview again.
Yeah.
which is interesting because I thought that was a dead thing.
I mean, no,
Or-
we left. That's where we left Agatha at.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
she's in there. Oh shit. Oh yeah, so of course we're going to Westview. Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, even there's like there's a Broadway legend. I don't want to get her name wrong. That just got added.
Right.
I guess because there's a lot more music that's going to be in this one.
Okay.
Also, we heard that they casted for Billy, right? For Billy,
Allegedly.
Really?
I'm so sick and tired.
Allegedly.
He gonna get me so mad. I'm gonna just tell you all the leaks. I'm gonna just say them all.
I'm helping you.
This is for you. Nah, but yeah, no, you're right. Allegedly, they casted an older version of Billy, yeah, which would be around the age of a young Avenger, if I do say so by the leaked information.
Right.
There's a shit. If you want to get into the leaks, there's some leaks.
Well, also there's one thing too that we're supposed to find out more about the origins of the Darkhold in this show, and that was one question I wanted to ask y'all about too. Like, is it anything hope? Like I know it's going to be like witch focus, I guess, because obviously Agatha, whatever.
And it's Coven vibes, yeah.
Yeah, but knowing the
It's
origin,
called Coven of Chaos.
yes,
now, right?
yeah. Knowing the origins of the Darkhold, how it ties to werewolves and vampires, which we have coming and which we already seen in Werewolf by Night. Is it any other things that you hope that this lays some back story for from this show?
There's a lot
dealing with the Darkhold.
There's a lot. I think this could easily bring us into the whole supernatural, like you know how there's like intergalactic street level. I think this is going to bring us into like the dark Halloween, like monster-esque. Like I hope this brings in Dark Knight and like Dane Whitman. I hope this leads into the vampires and can get us in the Blade. Like because I mean, if we're going into witches and witchcraft, why are we not going into vampires? Why are we not going into Man Thing? Why are we not going into monsters?
There, right?
Facts.
Like all this stuff exists, and like it's already showing you from the realism of Scarlet Witch was in your face the whole time. So it's not like this stuff is impossible.
Nah, sure.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna throw a whole prediction.
Let's go.
Ooh.
We need a theory time, John.
There we go. That's the sound for it.
What more do you want from me?
You know what? It's Tyrese. I'll take it. It's Tyrese. Shout out Tyrese. I'm gonna say that whatever the hell we find out in Agatha that has to do with the Darkhold and allegedly Mephisto, if it's all true, I think that you could technically say Agatha is going to be how we get the show, not her. It's going to be how we get Ghost Rider.
Interesting.
I'm with you.
And I don't think anybody
I'm
ever
with you
thought
on
about
that.
that.
No,
I haven't.
not at all.
No,
right now, me
But
too.
that's exactly
I'm
where it
like,
comes from.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Right? Boom.
No, that's exactly where. No, absolutely.
With Mephisto, yeah.
Absolutely.
And I heard a rumor, allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's true that if Sacha Baron Cohen is Mephisto, then he shot scenes that would be used as flashback scenes for Agatha already. So we will find out if these things are real.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because that's the thing. As soon as you bring him into play, you're just going to get the whole I in some way, shape, or form sold my soul, then you're also going to get all the souls in purgatory, what they kind of showed us in like Moon Knight.
Yes.
Like that's going to be crazy, bro.
Because I feel like it's going to be not
crazy.
horror, but it's going to be this weird kind of horror aesthetic.
Not even horror, but just
right. Like what's the word?
Ghost Rider and like even the witchcraft and just the occult themes and things like that. Like,
got you. I know the right word for that. Right. Like Halloween theme. I didn't even know the right.
I would say like occult themes or like paranormal activity type. You know,
sure.
Insidious type of demon type of. You know,
I'm hoping this.
I guess horror maybe.
I'm hoping this lays a lot of groundwork because we do got Blade coming.
Yeah.
After that, not right after that, obviously, but like
year
it's
or two,
coming.
right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I'm hoping that lays.
Maybe
some,
they'll make more sense to it now too.
I think it might,
Like
because vampires come from the Darkhold in
Exactly.
the comic
In the
books.
comic book, right?
So like, if we're getting origin of the Darkhold, I'm sure they'll be at least mentioned because they even mentioned vampires and She-Hulk. The way they did it made you kind of, it was like we don't know if this is real or not.
Gotcha.
You feel me? But
It's interesting,
He said,
man.
nah.
It's not like
I
every.
think my man Cesar was.
You think he was really a vampire? Because that was the thing.
I think he was really trying to
think
tell
he
him
was
something.
Do you?
Because it was like Cesar was in the group like where everybody was confiding in each
Yeah,
other. Right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
really
Which
think
part are we
every.
talking about
Hold
now?
up, so you remember? So
Yeah.
remember when
I think so. What
are we
she
talking
went?
about?
She remember
went to the retreat.
Abomination had
Abomination's
the retreat. Remember it was all the
And
different characters.
Man
One of them-
Bull and all the different characters.
Yeah.
Saren was a vampire and he had a thing about blood.
Yeah, and none of them believed him though.
Nobody believed that
Oh,
he
I
was.
thought he was a vampire.
Nobody. Remember they
Oh, and that's what you saying that he was
I'm
straight up
saying he
he's
was
really a
That's
vampire.
funny because I didn't even take it like
You
that.
didn't even
No.
think you didn't. You
I
thought
thought he was just a
Who was
vampire
the
the whole
stink
time.
bull? Who's the bull? I forget. He was like wearing that
porcupine?
suit. Yeah, the porcupine.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he was a character too, a real character in the comics.
I think he is. Yeah.
But yeah, I think all of them were truly being themselves.
Word. Because
I think so, too.
do you remember it was like a scene when like Bull's talking to She-Hulk and he told her like, "Yo, don't drink that because he be putting blood in there."
Yeah.
Like
That was so funny.
Bro's a vampire. He's not just doing it.
Yeah, right. Nah, that's real.
He's just not trying. He trying to be on the up and up.
no, that's fine.
He said bones and all.
Oh man, but nah. I'm interested in that
I'm not
though.
gonna lie. I am getting the more that they tell me about Agatha's show, I really am more interested each time. And I keep just hearing premises about the show, like rumors and stuff. It's not the way that I thought it was about to be all the way.
They
What you
never
mean?
are. They
Talk
never
to
are.
talk.
Can you
Talk to
expand
talk.
on that?
I mean, maybe because I don't want to ruin no ears. So,
Spoiler
alert.
warning.
Spoiler alert! Because this
Spoiler
is
alert.
also alleged on top of this. This might not happen. From what I heard, was part of the leaks. Why Billy is in it is because she's actually not doing a bad thing. She's trying to protect him for some reason from these other witches that which Aubrey Plaza is leading another coven, and they're taking him from some, for some type of sacrificial thing. And I guess she's actually trying to save him more so than be against him, which is interesting with the whole Wanda thing.
I could see that though. I honestly,
too.
the
I
more
just
you
didn't
when
think
you
that
broke
was the
that down,
take
I
we was
literally
gonna
can see
get.
the scene like her
Yeah, I can see
seeing
that.
him being real, and she not like
Like what?
you're not supposed to be here,
Right.
like type time. You know what I
And
mean?
he's
Like,
older.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
it's gonna
yo,
be weird.
you're not real.
And with all your powers now too.
Right.
And then there's rumors that this is one I don't believe, but you never know because they said Billy is going to be using his powers at some point in the show. That Hulkling is also in the show, apparently. But we will see.
You will.
Speculation.
Yeah.
It just is interesting because it's like, what is the show all the way? Then you think of the musical aspect. It's
Yeah.
like, what's happening?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that the music thing does like make me
Yeah.
think about like what is going
Like,
on.
what's
Right.
going to go on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
It was a twist the way they used it in WandaVision, but it made sense to the whole, the theme,
of
right?
the show. Yeah.
But we had no idea. Like WandaVision, when we heard the show WandaVision,
Right.
we had no
What we
idea
were
it was
about
going
to
to be
say.
that.
You-
It was incredible.
Incredible.
It was up there.
But
Like
we
on my
didn't know
favorite
what it
shows.
was. Yeah. You're right.
Bro.
So it's probably gonna be that times 10. Like we can't really expect what the vibe of this action will be until you see a trailer or something.
Yeah.
I'm very interested too. Not to like, I hate to be so like jump forward with some of these the content that we getting, but I'm really curious to see where this ends off because they got to see the fan reception of WandaVision and how people
Right.
kind of didn't really vibe with the ending. Like that's So I wonder how they're gonna stick the ending this time, knowing that and it's coming off of that. It's a spinoff from that.
Good call.
It's like, yo, we kind of got to make sure this ends on a.
This is interesting
You
because
know
it's
what I
like,
mean?
bro, do you guys think that? Because in my mind, no, but who knows? Was this always a plan, or did that show blow up and she was so good
No, I
at
think
Agatha that they were just like, we're giving this shit more. We're making money off of this. Let's
I'm not
do
mad
it.
at you saying that because I think about like she stood out. Like she
No,
is
sure.
great. And she's a great
I
actress.
damn near think about
I
her
love
more
the
than
fact-
anyone in the show besides Wanda.
I love the fact
Honestly.
that they giving her the spinoff. But I think, especially going the route, because I don't really know the Agatha leaks like that, so I don't really know how Billy gets there.
There, exactly.
So depending on how he gets there, and depending on the aftermath of Westview after Wanda's events of Multiverse of Madness.
Wow, yeah.
Because think about it, at the end of WandaVision, she left Agatha there like
She was she was a spell on her. Like
Yeah,
she didn't
exactly.
know who she was. She thought she was the character
but
in the show. Yeah,
you're leaving Agatha there. Like, who's to say Mary Jo, like, you know, the mom from that 70s show, Agatha was bringing people into that hex the same way she snuck into that hex. So who's to say that
Facts.
that person or the boss or anybody at Vision's job or any, you know, even the lady that was kind of trying to be on to Wanda, like anything that was trying to, I mean, even Quicksilver, what's her name?
Oh,
Pietro.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a Agatha thing.
Right.
So,
right.
so to see her as soon as that spell break, and now she has Westview as her playground instead of Wanda.
I never thought about it like
Yeah.
that. Wow.
That is a perspective that you.
And then another coven sees what she's doing, and now they're the Agatha of the WandaVision,
wow.
Right.
And now she has Billy because from an incursion or however he gets
Right,
there,
like,
and
what?
now she has something to. Oh man, or what
It
if
sounds
Billy
pretty
was
good, right?
Oh,
Like-
bro,
Nah,
bro.
It's
facts.
just something I was never expecting.
Yeah.
When you put it all like that, it's like
Yeah.
this sounds like a pretty good show. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm excited. That's this year, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope Echo ends up being like that because I'm not looking forward to that show.
Oh,
at all.
stop. So our next topic. I guess that's one we got to see about though. You're
Yeah.
right. I feel you. Honestly, which one you doing?
We can skip that if you want. It's up to you.
It ain't that deep. Who cares about DC?
Shout out DC.
We'll talk about DC when we get real.
When Trippy not
solidified.
here.
Hey, wait. That's true. Got you. But also, James Gunn did say somewhere in the beginning of the year we're going to hear some info. So
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully,
It'd be wild if that's what the info he was talking about.
oh my god! And that's all he announces. Yeah, just. Oh, I was about to say it, and then y'all gonna be mad when we don't talk about it. Anyway, no, it don't matter. Next week.
Okay.
All right, movie versus. This is a fun one. Pretty random these times. Let's start it off with a pretty generational classics. I would say these two are some pretty high up there in the last 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
Movies, right, of those genres. A Quiet Place versus Get Out. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to go first because of it. And Trippy obviously just heard this for the first time, so it puts you in.
Oh
the
my
corner.
gosh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Dang, man. We need like a timer or something. Man, let me give me a second. Let me think about it for a quick second.
Fine, I'll go first. All
right.
Damn, I got to really on the fly. Okay. All right, ready?
Ooh.
Get Out, because Daniel Kaluuya did such an incredible job acting wise, at the very least, before I break into anything else, that he stood out so much to me. Damn, Emily Blunt went crazy.
Until he was asking for the keys, right? Like Daniel Kaluuya did such a good job until that scene where he was asking her for the keys. After the second or third time, like, bro,
That's
you
not
know
fair.
you're not getting them keys.
Yeah, he knows. I think at that point he's just
I mean, that wasn't on him, I guess.
right. Like
That was more Jordan Peele.
it's the situation. Yeah. Damn, guys, I was gonna say Get Out, but then I started thinking about it.
Quiet Place is
Quiet Place?
crazy.
It's
It is
really
crazy.
And
Do you remember the scene where Emily Blunt is having
Tense.
a effing child? I was trying not to curse aggressively in the tub
Yeah,
while she can't make noise.
right.
Nah,
I like the censor. You're censoring yourself.
Thank you, man. I'm looking out for you. It's for you. Son. Oh, shut up.
You about to get demonetized.
They didn't hear it. It sounded like, you know. Damn, guys, I lied to you. I'm not going.
Oh.
You're going first. Bro, I had to take it back.
Give me a second,
know.
man. We need the
Wait,
Jeopardy.
your
I don't
second
know.
was
I
supposed
mean-
to be you thinking about it.
No, I was
Trippy, you ready?
entwined
You
in the
ready?
conversation. You feel what I'm saying?
I wanted to say A Quiet Place just because I feel like it was so tense the whole time.
It was.
It was.
Like, I was on the edge of my seat versus Get Out just had me like, okay, this is weird, and
Like
I'm just
thinking,
trying to
yeah.
figure out
What's
what
going
the
on?
riddle is,
Right.
you know? But A
Such
Quiet
different
Place,
perspectives, though.
like the
Yeah.
stakes in Get Out weren't high until like the third act.
Right, and then they were, and it's like, what? Whoa!
But A
It
Quiet
took
Place,
a
the
while.
stakes were high.
The whole
whole
time.
time.
Yeah.
The whole
So I'm gonna
time.
have to go with A Quiet Place.
Wow, that's
Dang,
a great
man.
reasoning too. I can't.
Y'all selling me on a Quiet Place. Because I
Right?
low-key was going to go with
I
Get
was
Out
gonna
as
go-
well.
I wanted to go with Get Out because I like on a bias tip because I just love Get Out.
Yeah.
But, like,
And then
damn,
just the rewatchability of it for me.
Yeah,
But like both of
yeah.
them.
they're really rewatchable.
I
What?
love the
They're really
movie.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
great.
I might have to go with Quiet Place.
And it makes it
Yeah.
worse because Quiet Place 2 was also fire. Like,
Quiet Place
Like-
not rewatchable. That's like I got
don't
smoke.
think so?
I got smoke after this. Like,
it's too much for you. Yeah.
my shoulders be tense.
Nah, it's a
Get Out
heavy
more
kinda
rewatchable
movie.
for you? They both are a
I
little
can
bit
re-
that to
I-
me. Okay.
Get Out is to me is a movie that like if it's on like Hulu Live, like I might sit and watch
Right,
it. I
okay.
might pop some popcorn because like I like it. Like Nope is going to be a movie like that for me.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I
yeah,
could just watch that.
We almost
movie.
put Nope there, but I felt like Quiet Place was smoking it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, Quiet Place
yeah,
is
yeah.
smoking Nope.
Wow.
And Get Out is not smoking. This is very interesting. This is definitely like a perspective, Jim.
It's yeah,
you know?
they just different, kind of in different worlds.
Yeah.
but like I know that emotion that A Quiet Place kind of evokes for me.
I'm gonna also
That's a
give
little
it
bit
to the
more.
fact that John Krasinski like wrote, directed, and was like in that joint or something. Like,
Yeah.
Bro.
damn, and that's
Bro.
and it's him and his wife,
And-
you know that apparently they wrote it like it's inspired like by his kids and stuff. I'm like, all right, bro.
And
you
just
did this.
they sold that ending. Like,
Oh, the ending.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
I don't
What was
even wanna-
that? Y'all seen The Mist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You seen
I
the ending
like The
of The
Mist.
Mist where they're
And when
all
they
in
all
the
just
car?
die?
Oh my god! But no, he doesn't. And then the army
main
shows
bull,
up
yes.
2 minutes later,
And yeah.
and they didn't need
Uh-huh.
to do it. Oh my god! Did you see The Mist?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
It's crazy.
Come on. Oh man. Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm going. What did Trippy do? I'm gonna let him go first.
You helped. That's
I'm
what I'm
back,
saying. Like
baby.
for me,
I did.
like I was on the
just-
fence about it,
I
but
really
yeah,
didn't think
y'all
about it.
convinced me.
Because I was gonna do the performances because Yan Kalu lose. Everyone
Oh, yeah,
in Get Out
yeah,
loses
yeah.
their mind. Even Lakeith in those 4 seconds loses their mind. But like, damn, Emily Blunt, like I could clap for her thinking about how good she was throughout that movie, progressively. Then you think about the second one. I was like, oh wow,
They're
okay.
both acting clinics. That's why you have to take that out of it and
You're
think
right.
about like the plot and the emotions.
Actually the film, right?
Right.
Because they both acting clinics. Like you said, Lakeith Stanfield, just in that little camera flash where he's pleading like a person is literally underneath him,
Bro.
trying to. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
that was good.
Damn,
It was
That was
good.
good.
It makes me want him in Marvel or something really bad, but I don't know.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but I feel
He
like
could be a real kooky
Who?
character.
Yeah,
yo.
I would be
bro,
like, who?
yeah.
bro?
Yeah.
yeah, right.
You
That's
can't
all.
just be picking anybody.
Exactly.
No, that's
Yeah,
facts.
exactly.
But I'm saying, like,
Exactly.
I'm trying to think of a real.
I was thinking
like
a villain. I was thinking a villain.
Villain, yo.
Yeah, not a
Yeah.
hero.
Somebody
Hero,
that's a little off.
no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would
right,
love that.
right,
I would love that.
right.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, come on.
Like Marvel's Joker. Who was that?
Trippy got to. That's for you. I don't know.
Who's the
Somebody
equivalent?
that's like a nut.
Marvel's
For real.
Take your time on him. You don't even got to answer now.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah, I
want to,
might
right?
think of
Yeah,
it.
think
before
about
the
it.
end
Think
of the
about it.
pod.
All right. So the next one,
In
Quentin
the comments, if you think about it, who
Yes.
is Marvel's
Good
Joker?
call.
Yes,
Marvel's Joker.
Yeah. So next, John, Quentin Tarantino battle.
Ooh,
This
the
is
GOAT.
Django Unchained versus Kill Bill Volume 1.
Now this is killing me.
Crazy.
I'm not going first this time.
This is killing me because I feel like the natural reaction is to say Django, but then as soon as you say versus Kill Bill, it's like
It's like it's almost like you want to hear Kill Bill said first.
her getting out of the
Right.
hospital with no legs,
Yo.
and like into the back of the
Is the first one just so I'm aware of the scene where she is fighting Vivica A. Fox?
Okay,
in
That's
the kitchen?
I think that's the
one
second
or
one.
the second one.
That's
the
the,
second
I think
one.
it's only
It's
two.
not the-
It's two, right?
Yeah, it's
But
two.
That's
I think that's the No. I
it's
think
the
that's the
first
first
one,
one
bro.
because that's where she
'Cause-
literally
right.
she goes and getting out the house. Yeah,
and
yeah,
she like
yeah,
and the
yeah.
Right.
kid, she
You're
says
right,
something to
you're
her.
right,
It says
you're
to the
right.
kid like,
You know what? It's hard
you
for
ever
me.
come back?
It actually is hard for me to split up those two movies.
They work well
Actually,
together.
that you say that because
you mix them up, right?
I do the same thing with Infinity War
War
and
Endgame,
Endgame.
same.
Like I just kind of consider them one movie.
Same.
But this is hard.
It
bro.
is, bro. Dang, man.
All right, ready?
Django
to
got
me,
too many quotables.
Right. That you just hit on the beam for me. I feel like there's a lot more moments that I remember in Django, like several different moments for different reasons and for different people. Right.
Yeah.
Not that Kill Bill is probably a more classic film. Like, what am I even talking about? It's Kill Bill.
That fight scene,
Iconic.
bro, with the Asian shorty with the ball chain.
Bro, with the
my
yellow
God.
and the black,
Yes,
Bruce Lee,
bro.
and they all
That's
in it, and she
icon-
jumping.
That's iconic to me.
Super
You know what I'm
iconic.
saying?
I don't think
But
Django
bro,
had no fight scenes like
it don't, but
Nah.
that's not the type of movie it even is. It's such an interesting.
that. Django get
thing.
points knocked down for the Mandingo fight for me. That affects me sometimes when I watch that movie.
We're black. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were white, you wouldn't say that.
You're right.
So you got to take that.
But
away.
I'm also black, and I love Leo's
Character
I
in
love,
that.
I love his portrayal.
He
of
killed
character.
that,
Bro,
He killed that. A little too well. A little too well.
Yeah, it was scary.
Well, you,
Every time I
feel
think about him
I feel
breaking
like
the
you
glass,
can't say that
y'all
and
know
not
that was
say
it?
that about Sam.
No, I know.
Same.
Sam's the worst in it.
You can't
No.
say that.
Sam,
Not say that
Sam
about-
enjoyed that.
He sold the hell out of that, bro.
Walk around the whole
Is that
time.
on a horse?
on that on that there.
I know that. No, that man there.
Yo, y'all know
man.
that scene?
We're gonna
when-
have to
I
choose,
feel like-
guys. We're gonna have to pick.
Wait, real quick. Y'all know that scene? I feel like everybody knows this already. The scene that Leo, when he breaks his hand with the glass.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was
That was
improv.
real.
He's him. He's
Yes,
him.
yes.
He's so different.
That's White Denzel.
Bro, yeah.
He's him.
No, that's real.
He's him.
That is White Denzel. Damn,
Yes,
they,
that's
don't
White
got, they don't
Denzel.
got nothing together, do they?
I
What's going
wish.
on?
That would be crazy.
What
I
are
don't
y'all
think so.
doing? I'll take a movie with just y'all two in a room.
I
I'm
would
not
love
playing.
like a Departed kind of film with Denzel and Leo, and then like
Ew.
another ensemble, like throw a couple other people in there too.
Like Brad Pitt or something.
Oh, Brad
Denzel
in
has
there.
one of the greatest filmographies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Look what we doing. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. We deflecting. Django
Yeah, we
versus Kill
gotta
Bill.
choose.
All right,
We
ready?
gotta
I'm
choose.
I'm picking Django, but I'm picking Django because of just moments. I remember so
Yeah.
many moments in Django that I could, and I can also rewatch the hell out of both of them. But I have more with Django, I think.
Got you,
Yeah.
man.
So that's me. There we go.
I want to do it, but
I already know.
I kind of because it's like I go back and forth. Like it's
I'll
like
make it easy for you because he said Django already. I'm gonna say Kill Bill.
Okay.
So now you gotta be the tiebreaker.
Wait, but you got to say why though.
Oh,
Obviously, you can
I,
always have
I
reasons.
didn't want to cut him off because he was about to
Let
pick.
me think. Let me think. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
let
ahead.
me-
Let me.
I'm gonna say Kill Bill just because me personally, I'm like a big Tarantino stan.
Yeah.
So to me, and that's why I kind of consider in one movie they just follow that Pulp Fiction type of skeleton, like shot, like going into craziness after craziness, introducing this character. As soon as this character is introduced, oh, you know who this character is now. Like then you're also hearing about some main character in the background, but you don't really see him, and it's just like a Tarantino movie, a good Tarantino movie will really get you firing on like your
Oh my
brain
God.
on
Your
all
brain is
cylinders,
moving,
right?
yeah.
Versus like Django was more like an Inglourious Basterds movie
It
where
is, yeah.
it was not really a think piece. It's just like, oh, this is just it's good cinema.
It's cinema.
It's good cinema, but it's not that thought provoking. It's
Right.
just in your face. It's funny.
It doesn't move your brain like that. Yeah.
And it does, because I feel like all his stuff does, but
Right.
not
No,
to
not
the
in
deep
comparison.
levels.
Yeah,
not to a
those.
deeper
No,
level.
no.
Yeah,
Like a Hateful Eight or something.
Yeah.
Hateful Eight, or even a Pulp Fiction, where it's like, all right, there's mad storylines, and then they all kind of
Connect.
interconnect.
Yeah.
And like even when Vincent Vega is walking past like Bruce
At the
Willis,
John,
Right,
yeah,
and-
yeah.
or it's just nuts, bro. It's nuts.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Kill Bill, man. I'm gonna have to go because the fight scenes, bro. Like I think about that movie. I think about the hospital scene. I
me
think
too.
about the season with Lucy Liu. I think about the Vivica Fox scene. I think about like it's these big,
Huge.
you know what I mean, action packed, you know what I mean, type of fight scenes.
And all
that-
iconic. Every
but it
single-
also works with the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I'm a big fan of like martial arts movies.
Yeah, I feel
like Jackie Chan stuff, Bruce Lee stuff,
Lee.
Jet Li stuff. So like it was in the vein of that, but also Tarantino to the death. You know what I mean? Like so.
Also,
yeah,
Uma Thurman smokes in that joint.
she does.
She always does.
She does.
She
She
kills.
does.
Yeah.
She does.
Where's she at?
You guys should watch Sukiyuki Western to Django. You ever see that one?
No.
Tarantino, he didn't do it, but he's in it. But it's like a foreign movie. I think it's Japanese, might be Korean, but it's a Western-esque. It's really good.
Wow,
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If you like Tarantino, you like it.
Yeah.
It looks. Yeah, I do. And our last one, we got to end it on some superhero vibes. This is more funny. So we went.
I'll go first on this one.
Bad takes. So these are bad movies. How are we picking this? Are we picking which movie is worse?
I
or
feel
are
like
we
which
picking
one's better?
Which movie is better?
It's better out of the bad
It was
movies.
better out of the
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
Which movie is better between the Ben Affleck Daredevil or the Fantastic Four reboot they did with Michael B. Jordan and
Miles Teller. Yeah.
So I can go first on this one. Or you want to go first?
I'll go
ready.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
let
go
me go
first.
first. Let me get it out the way.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna go with the Fantastic Four reboot. I recently watched that movie for the first time. Okay. I recently watched that movie for the first time, and it's not as bad as all y'all was telling me what it was. Now, it wasn't great, obviously.
Trippy, make that
But-
face again.
It was cool to me. I mean, it was horrible, but like, if I gotta compare,
right.
if I gotta compare,
If
at least the
That's
CGI
right.
was better.
if thinking
You're right. You're right.
if thinking you was on the same page when you totally wasn't on the same page was a moment, it was that moment right there. Cause I just knew he was about to be twinsies. Daredevil. What?
right, ready?
You want to go? Yeah, you go. You go.
I'm about to trip Trippy up.
Oh,
It's Fantastic Four. Only though, it's not the same reason. He's trying to make it sound like I should go and watch it. I ain't gonna watch that piece of hair
Not
again.
watching
That
it.
is some dirt. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
but
man.
I will say, for some reason, I remember it more than I remember the Ben Affleck one. Not only because it was a long time ago, but I remember when I was younger and I watched it. Not a lot of things were memorable for me.
the Daredevil movie to me wasn't like a one that, even as a kid, I knew it was bad.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That tells you
which
something.
is crazy because how the hell did I know
Because
that?
like in retrospect, a lot of the movies that I liked as a kid probably weren't the greatest movies.
Bro, like, we
but
watched
even
Disney
as a
Channel,
kid,
you know what I mean?
That's what
Like,
I'm
there's a
saying.
cheese to
So
it.
like, I know that I didn't want that on video, on tape
Oh,
or
my
DVD
God.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't want that.
I didn't need it at
I didn't
all.
want that. Nah.
And if it came on, it was like, I'll watch it for 4 minutes and was like, why was I watching this? I'm going to put on something else now.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna hate me because
It's all right. I
y'all
wanna
gonna be
hear
like,
why.
"Oh, before the pod, you was talking crazy." But I'm gonna hit you with this. I look at that Ben Affleck Daredevil the way a lot of people look at the Adam West Batman.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because even just watching the trailer about that before we did the pod, when I watched him do the whip up to the ceiling fan and spin around it and this and that, even when I saw Happy Hogan, who was Foggy Nelson,
Yes, yes,
when I
yes.
saw him see the girl come in and then he thinks she beautiful and tell Matt he ugly, and the fact that I'm reading like Daredevil is one of my favorite comics.
Oh,
I'm
so
reading
you
right
got
now.
a personal connection right now.
I see
too.
that. I
Yeah.
think Ben Affleck is to Daredevil what Adam West is to Batman.
Okay.
And for how bad in the movie it was, they still tried to be as comic book accurate as possible.
could be,
I think
without you.
Fantastic Four, that one
Oh, they
specifically
went left. They went left with
is
that one.
a disappointment and a disservice to comic book movies all around.
It is bad.
I'm so ashamed that I'm the only one on this panel right now saying
They
Daredevil.
gonna grind us up in the comments. They gonna grind us up.
what
It's
was
okay.
the-
It's
what
all
was the
right.
suit? First off,
Daredevil suit wasn't bad.
When it, like,
no. I was talking about the Fantastic Four suits.
What were those?
What was
it was
it?
like spacesuits, but then they
They
didn't
were
wanna,
like black.
Yeah,
Or like a gray.
Did he even have a
They
four
looked like
on it?
sweatsuits, bro.
They did.
It was bad. Yo, this is the movie y'all chose. Like,
This is like cat poop and dog poop.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
have
right.
a choice. Either way, we got to put it in the trash can.
It's like South Park. What is it? Turd sandwich or?
Hey yo, I know exactly.
Okay.
But I still don't mind the Ben Affleck Daredevil cameo in Secret Wars. So
No, I would like that.
Don't think we don't.
I would like that. I would like that.
Shit, I take the.
Because he's Adam West. He's the Adam West.
That ain't why.
I just want to see his universe end.
But you're right. I do like the
He's
reference.
the Adam West Batman.
I wouldn't mind her lecture as a cameo. I wouldn't expect it, which is why. I
Was
would
that
like it.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Garner?
Yeah,
Jennifer Garner,
that'd be
yeah.
cool. 'Cause she don't pop out like that. So
You hear me? Though?
Oh, wait,
I just want to see
hates
that
Ben
universe
Affleck. She's
end.
not coming.
Oh yeah, she
What'd
do
you say?
hate
I just want to see that universe end. That would be dope.
You're so mean. You
It
gotta go.
It just be an incursion.
Okay, all
And
right.
it
So
you just see Daredevil
this
look
was-
up like, but he can't. Never mind.
It was a great first episode. This is episode 24.
Happy
Everyone,
New Year.
yeah, it's a happy new year. We got to give it up for Trippy. For
Gang,
being-
gang, listen 3,000 gang. You already know. If I'm not on here, you're gonna see me in the comments. You know that.
facts.
At Lord Trippy
There you
everywhere.
go.
Make sure you follow me on Twitch too. I've been popping on
yes.
I was about
Twitch.
to say, plug the
I've been
pages, bro.
streaming every day, damn near almost every week right now. We're doing the GTA RPs on there. And I'm getting into some other like role playing games, and also me and my boy Riley have been playing this game called Raft, where we're stuck on a raft. Shark is trying to kill us, and we're just trying to survive. So that's been fun. So definitely hop on my Twitch. Instagram is @Lord Trippy, and Twitter is @Lord Trippy. So yeah, bow bow.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And before we get out of here,
Come on.
shout out to our Agents of Fandom family.
Always.
Make sure to check out their podcast, the Agents of Fandom podcast, and they got the new Fandom Academy. Shout out to Jaden, CJ, and Layla.
Always.
And
Man,
yeah, that's it for this week.
Sound Gallery again.
Sound Gallery. Make sure you follow us.
What an
like,
episode.
subscribe.
We delivered classic content to you guys again.
Yes.
Give it up for these guys.
Bang.
Put some claps in the comments, bro.
Please.
I mean, they are bringing you guys classic comic book content every weeks, sometimes bi-weekly, but they snapping, bro.
Yes, yes.
They snapping. So
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you,
episode
good sir.
25 is next. We hit a quarter. We had a quarter, almost to 100, guys. I mean,
we almost there.
For a second,
don't
I felt
downplay
like
this.
parts were-
Don't downplay this.
I didn't even know what to do.
I'm a supporter. You understand? So when y'all win, I win too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You family.
Yes,
This
love.
is family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, bye.
Peace.
Bye.
But I can't